folks, after a great first year streaming on Twitch, I wanted to work on a big video that kind of recapped a little bit of everything that we did. Some major highlights is we ran 3 really successful blood drive marathons. We had a lot of family game nights. We had an entire week where we did a family game week, and the nieces and nephews on both sides of my family were able to enjoy that. I got to connect with a lot of people from all around the world and all through this channel. So I'm really happy to be talking about my 2022 year in streaming.
To talk about my 2022 year in streaming, I initially thought about a tier list for all the games I played, but that would have been incredibly long. So my wonderful wife suggested giving a short review of every game that I featured on stream, and I thought it was a great idea. It's one that she's seen on BookTube, and I wanted to give it a try. And then I tallied up the different games I played on stream and was well into the 90s. But I didn't care, so here we are, reviewing all the games I played on Twitch, each review being 5 seconds or around the 5-second mark. A couple of qualifiers of how I did the list. I started by chopping off a few games that didn't get the attention they deserved, particularly if they were story-focused games. A game like One Shot comes to mind when I say that. I factored in gameplay, art direction, innovation, and overall fun when looking at a game. And then after all that, I asked, do I want to play this game right here, right now? And if not, that hurt its overall rankings. So this is the list, and it's not definitive. If you may think this game is perfect or another game is trash, let me know in the comments. But on to the list.
Number 92, Bad Schoolboy. Felt more like a Flash game with some distasteful language I wasn't comfortable saying on stream. Number 91, Ripped 'Em Off. A cool premise and look, but very basic game. Number 90, Wild 9. A very pink world that's too big to explore when everything is too spread out. Number 89, 1,000 Days to Escape. Really cool idea, but repetitive execution that teeters the line between satire and simulation. Number 88, Lawnmower Game. There's really nothing here, but so little in terms of gameplay, it may be what I play when I want to just chat with my stream. Number 87, Ripped Pants at Work. Funny premise, but not enough meat to enjoy long term. Number 86, Kraken's Curse. Fun setting, but limited in terms of gameplay. Number 85, Bombini. Short, stylish, but frustrating to manage the movement of your bee army. Number 84, Rawmen. Focuses on the funny idea of a food team-based shooter instead of separating it from the other team-based shooters. Number 83, Pupper Park. Not a whole lot to do in this game, but puppers are really cute. Includes a bark button. Number 82, Elite Dangerous. Extremely daunting for a new player who has no idea what to do or where to go. Hard to review or rank. Number 81, Baldi's Basics Plus. Oddly addicting while simultaneously being basic, pun intended. Maybe the oddest game of the year. Number 80, Jetamero. Great visuals and protagonist, but unfortunately quite repetitive. Number 79, Blue Fire. A chill mix of 2000s platformer and fluid combat, just one I wasn't enamored with returning to. Number 78, Hellblusser. A fun yet simplistic look at the first-person roguelike. Could use a little bit of dungeon variety. Number 77, Sky Rogue. Fun gameplay, but I'm unsure the flight sim genre melts well with roguelike ideas. Number 76, Alien Isolation. Does a great job of building fear of the xenomorph and feeling like an alien game until it regularly spawns in places where you cannot escape. Number 75, Helionaut. Ambitious like the game it's based on, but a little bare while still offering some fun exploration. Number 74, Die in the Dungeon. A fun idea for a browser game, but it needs more content for its inevitable full release. Number 73, Shroomchitect. Nothing revolutionary, but excels in cute characters in their cute homes. Number 72, Brume. A contained Souls-like experience with VCR visuals. Not incredibly deep or expansive, but fun in its own regard. Number 71, Grey Scout. As compact as some other sock pop games, but with a slight edge on those small ones through satisfying results. Number 70, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Visually, it's a great adaptation of the Wonder Boy series, but the gameplay feels pretty basic. Number 69, Pilgrims. Relaxing, comical, and concise that rewards fun trial and error. Number 68, Totally Accurate Battleground. Maybe the least accurate title of any game I played in 2022, if not maybe ever. The second weirdest game behind Baldi. Number 67, Death and Taxes. Great voice acting and fun visuals, but the tough moral choices don't feel as satisfying as solving documents puzzles in other desk management games. Tennis. A simple design that builds off common gaming ideas that creates addictive gameplay stimulation. A fun title as well. Number 65, Exception. Fast-paced platformer that looks and feels like it should have been released in the mid-2000s. In a good way. Number 64, Lumberjack. A simple puzzle/adventure game with amusing characters. A good first puzzle game for kids. Number 63, Way of the Passive Fist. A genre outlier where instead of beating up baddies has you focusing on the blocking and pattern memory of enemies in a Mad Max-like universe. Maybe a bit too repetitive. Number 62, Octodad Dadliest Catch. Hilarious, but the comedy can only carry the game so far. Intentionally bad controls. Number 61, Cloud Gardens. Not the deepest of games, but it capitalizes on its soothing aesthetics and great visuals. Number 60, Trash the Planet. A lot of fun until it abandons the satire to preach, no matter how accurate their points are. Number 59, Singled Out. Arcade fun that tests the quickness of your visual recognition skills. Fun premise. Number 58, Pony Island. Could almost be mistaken for a Flash game. Pony Island mixes things up with fun puzzles and spooky digital interactions. Number 57, Pikuniku. Hilarious ideas with somewhat basic gameplay even in co-op. The car is fun. Number 56, A Good Snowman is hard to build. Sometimes you don't need a major story to have a relaxing game, and making good snowman clears my head while also solving brain puzzles. Number 55, Doodle Derby. Maybe the most ridiculous driving game out there. The race can stall if the players build a track that is impassable. Number 54, Creature in the Well. Based on the art direction, style, and antagonist alone, this would be much higher. The gameplay, though, can feel repetitive. Number 53, Trespassers. A really cool blend of genres that would have been a cult classic for a system like the Super Nintendo. Great pixel art. Number 52, Featherfall. Ignore the derpy walking. This Souls-like experience is an awesome deal. Number 51, Grow Up. Fascinating take on the open world genre that's a joy for kids to explore. Number 50, Frog Detective 1, The Haunted Island. When you understand it's a short adventure game, focusing on the characters instead of the puzzles, you see this charm in what it does. Number 49, Devil Daggers. There's difficult, and then there's Devil Daggers difficult. An arcade first-person shooter that would fit perfectly in an actual arcade. Number 48, Armored Head. A first-person shooter that replicates the Horde mode in a concise passage with some fun discovery as well. Number 47, Gibbon Beyond the Trees. A 2-button platformer with great visuals, music, and messaging. Delivers in the post-game category that most games miss out on. Number 46, Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard. This case does a good job of continuing the funny story of the Frog Detective while introducing the man himself, Lobster Cop. Number 45, Monolith. Room-by-room dual-stick shooter with fun upgrades and awesome bosses? Yes, please. Number 44, Peglin. A really fun idea that is limited due to being in early access. One good drop triggers a huge dopamine rush. Number 43, Frog Detective 3, Corruption at Cowboy County. A funny way to finish up the trilogy with a twist I didn't see coming. Number 42, Curse to Golf. Really solid gameplay with excellent pixel art, but it doesn't vault itself to the top of my favorite golf games due to the length of a round. Number 41, Toem. I didn't think black and white could be used for a cute aesthetic, but Toem, and another game higher up on the list, pulls it off with some relaxing photography gameplay. Number 40, Rounds. A game my high school friends and I would have been addicted to back then. Near perfect for what it tries to accomplish. Number 39, Dodgeball Academia. It does a really good job of mixing up the RPG genre through action-packed combat and a Saturday morning cartoon aesthetic. Number 38, Grapple Dog. Pablo and company took me back to the days of the classic Game Boy Advance platformers. Number 37, Word Web. Focuses on the spatial elements of Scrabble. Surprisingly fun. Number 36, GONNER. Trippy graphics with difficult gameplay and tremendous upgrades to find. I've barely scratched the surface with this one. Number 35, Multiversus. Regular updates and originality keep this platform from growing stale, but I'm unsure of its lasting impact. Great for a free-to-play game. Number 34, Tile Tale. What seems like a basic puzzle game grows with a hidden tech tree and unlockable slew objectives. Number 33, Stacklands. Interesting blend of village manager with cards that has a fun gameplay loop. Incredibly inventive. Number 32, Mixolumia. I never thought turning the perspective of a puzzle game 45 degrees would create such a good change for the genre. Beautiful to watch being played. Number 31, Temple of Rubo, a family-friendly, affordable take on the gauntlet-style dungeon crawler. Tension ramps up with the addition of a timer. Number 30, Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Really fun take on a Zelda adventure game where memes, jokes, and copy pastas are everywhere. A little short, but gets me excited for the sequel. Number 29, Loop Hero, a cool mix of traditional RPG statistics with almost an idle game that continues to open up with each attempted run. Awesome chiptune music. Number 28, Hyper Light Drifter, a game so shrouded in mystery that you gloss over the fact that it has a perfectly fair difficulty curve and some of the best pixel art of all time. Number 27, Before Your Eyes, takes a gimmick that is incredibly rare in gaming and weaves it with a tear-jerking narrative that rivals a movie or TV series. Number 26, Please Fix the Road, the best colors in any puzzle game I've ever played. Somehow packs smart solutions with a minimal amount of moves. Number 25, World of Goo, an inventive Dr. Seuss-like setting where the solutions are cinematic to see play out. My nephew's favorite game, so it holds a soft spot for me personally. Number 24, Stray. The atmosphere works wonders when a cute protagonist does cute cat things. A little short, but has content for completionists. Number 23, Dorfromantik. I never realized a puzzle digital board game could be this soothing until I picked up Dorfromantik. Great balance of decisions and relaxing tile placement. Number 22, Later Alligator. A laugh-out-loud adventure game from the makers of Badman Piderman with memorable characters, minigames, and dialogues, but a little short. Number 21, Trombone Champ. A meme game that overperforms in the gameplay category while still providing laughs through absurdity and song choice. Number 20, Windjammers 2. Full of mind games and style, this competitive sports game is great for casual or tournament play. Number 19, Pokemon Unite. Overcomes the frustrating player base to execute a fun 10-minute MOBA extraordinarily well. Number 18, Future Grind. A stylish blend of racing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and games like Beam Saber. Execution, style, and fun factor are through the roof and maybe the biggest surprise of the year. Number 17, Mini Motorways. Relaxing until it isn't, stressful until you lose, the perfect evolution of Mini Metro. Number 16, Art of Rally. Beautiful visuals, moderately realistic driving, and a wide range of vehicles to try, a top-tier racing game in my mind. Number 15, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I didn't expect to enjoy a horror game on stream, but Biohazard did the trick by having eerie atmosphere, engaging story, and a near-perfect setting. Number 14, Drink More Glurp, a multiplayer gem that shines in simplistic gameplay, outrageous sponsorships, and playable with up to 20 people. Number 13, Chicory, a colorful tale. Adorable. It does an excellent job of telling a story about depression, mental health, and self-worth without sacrificing gameplay. Number 12, Lucky Town. This combination of tower defense and traditional board game creates my favorite tower defense game. Number 11, Deep Rock Galactic. One of the best first-person shooters that sticks to frantic cooperative sci-fi missions instead of competitive frustrations. Number 10, Vampire Survivors. Incredibly simple that rewards to the point of overstimulation, which it achieves in spades. Number 9, Luck Be a Landlord. While it's really a luck-filled card game, the addictive nature of the numbers go up combos make for a fun time. If casino slot machines were actually like this, I'd be at the casino all the time. Number 8, Astroneer. The hard sci-fi lends itself perfectly to the digging/crafting genre. The quests give the right amount of direction for progression. Number 7, Rumbleverse. The perfect acclamation of ideas specifically for me that is somehow incredibly fun and inventive. Number 6, Guilty Gear Strive. After not playing a traditional fighting game for years, Strive was exactly what I wanted, coming back to a genre I've always held a soft spot for. Number 5, Your Only Move is Hustle, formerly known as Yomi Hustle. Further proof that video game innovations do not need a massive team or endless bankrolls. Very excited to see where Ivy Slide takes the game in the future. Number 4, Inscription. A perfect blend of card play, atmosphere, characters, horror, and fun. An achievement in gaming that everyone should experience. Number 3, Tunic. A world filled to the brim with wonder, mystery, and some of the most gratifying puzzles I've ever completed in gaming. Number 2, Rivals of Aether, a wonderful riff on the platform fighter with unique and vibrant character design. Number 1, Super Smash Bros. Melee, my favorite game of all time and maybe the best video game accident